Hello everyone, today we are doing a pick a card reading on what messages from Spirit are coming towards us for healing, or what messages does Spirit find important for us to know right now. There's a lot going on in today's world, a lot of darkness, negative thoughts, but it's time to take a break from that and to be in a healing space with positive messages to help us go forward. Pile 1, you have gratitude. This crystal. Pile 2, you have compassion. This is your crystal. And pile 3, you have faith. This is your crystal. Whoop. And this is my new favorite Oracle deck, so I'm like super excited to use it. It's called, It's called Earthly Souls and Spirits Moon Oracle. Very, very beautiful artwork. I thought I'd go ahead and put us in the mood. But anyway, I hope you guys now had a chance to pick your pile, and we're going to go ahead and start the reading. Alright, pile 1, you guys chose gratitude. We're going to go ahead and start your reading. First, we're going to see a situation that may be happening in your life. So, what is currently happening for pile 1? Situations that may be going on for pile 1. I see that you might be having some fulfilling relationships at the moment. It makes you feel complete, whole, fulfilling, strong connection. You may have currently or recently lost a child, or lost something that you were excited about financially to begin, like a project. Maybe you and your partner had lost something together. Could be a tough time currently. I think, there's some kind of hardship that did happen that you're having to reflect back upon and walk away from, but you do have Spirit who is leading your path and following your intuition, and you know that you have a loving and supporting partnership right behind you, whether that is someone that you are with romantically or family or friends, but there you have people who are close and supporting you throughout this. And I'm really thinking just, based upon like the artwork of the card, that it is geared more towards romantic for most people. And again, this might just seem like a really hard time that you're going to have to process through, but kind of keeping faith and knowing that more good things are to come, and sometimes in life we do have to draw the bad hand and release things, but that's part of the growing process. That's why we're here. Now, your main card was gratitude, so we're going to go ahead and pull out the book and read what it has to say for gratitude. That might give us some insight here. So gratitude says, the feeling of gratitude transforms all that you have into all that you need. Life in its entirety gets put into perspective if you sum up everything you already have. Family, love, health, true friends, a home, a career, and so much more. Begin by feeling content with all that is most important in your life. The continuous urge for impulse purchases only offers a temporary sense of gratification. This feeling disappears very quickly, and you will soon forget that you even spent your hard-earned money on. You'll forget what you spent it on. Shift your focus onto what you already have. Giving thanks for the important constants in your life should take precedence over the want of endless new things. Gratitude is realizing life is the most fragile and glorious gift. Your intention should be to open your arms to let love and gratitude in. Look for beauty, be humble, give to others, and say thank you often. Enjoy the little things for one day, and you may look back and realize they were big things. It's a quote by Robert Brault. So yeah, it's really encouraging to kind of appreciate what is still that you have in your life during these hard times, because everything that you do have is still a blessing, and it won't be around forever either. So it's about enjoying each day as a new gift to us. And it's almost just like looking up. This card in particular kind of reminds you, just like, and this one, they're both kind of like staffs looking up into the sky, and I mean just looking up. And by looking up, that means that seeing things in a more positive light, seeing things going forward, seeing things as a spiritual being, like looking up to the universe and seeing how beautiful the clouds and the stars are, and continuing on your path forward in a positive and grateful, happy life that every day is a new gift. So we're going to go ahead and grab a little bit more insight into what could possibly be going on. Release. Pay attention. Fresh start. So release, you're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free from all the drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. To me, again, I think it's more of kind of releasing that original dream and hope that you thought, you were able to create. Walk away and release that so you can move on to brighter things. You can continue to heal and focus on what is working. And it appears to me that one of those things is this supporting relationships that you have in your life. We have pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs that you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. Right? So again, I think Spirit's kind of give you some signs in which direction to go in. And this is part of the healing messages, is a lot about this one, letting go and not seeing it as a sorrowful situation, but seeing it as a chance to have gratitude for what you do have and focus on those things and just not hold on to things that are not working. And that's why I have fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. So even if you're having to release one thing, that means that you can still begin something else. It is not the end of the road. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get some specific healing messages. So we have spirit healers and helpers are with you. Again, it's kind of looking up and realizing that you are not alone and that the universe is guiding you. All is well. All will be okay. Lost but never alone. Again, releasing, but you have your loved ones with you, your family members, your romantic partnership, your friends. I also see a lot of green here, and as we know, green is the heart chakra, and we also have some of the indigo for the third eye, crown chakra. I think, looking into the insights of the universe and asking, what to do next, or asking for comfort will help bring healing. And opening up to the people that you trust and love and talking about things that are hard or things that are hurting you or that you're having to process and go through during this loss. Kind of, having that open communication with someone, I believe, will also help you to heal. So I'm going to go ahead and read the brief synopsis of each card. So for this one, spirit healers and helpers are with you. It says, you are always connected to healing spirits, and no matter what is holding you down, they are there to help you to get back up and get on with your life. Don't be afraid to use their power for yourself or to help others. They are telling you that compassion they give doesn't make the weak strong. It also makes the strong even stronger, especially when you know in your heart that your intentions are good and true. Right? And then all is well. The compassion of spirit healers and helpers doesn't just come to you when you need it to. It is a part of you that can always be balanced, healthy, and strong. Spirit healers and helpers are saying this is the right time for you to truly acknowledge this. Take a moment each day, especially when your life is running smoothly, and say to the spirit world, all is well, all is well, all is well. Right? And then lost but never alone. There might be times in this world when you feel a great distance between yourself and others, and the sinking feeling of loneliness brings you down. This is the perfect moment to call in your spirit guide and ask if you can know them better. Your guide will have been waiting for this moment and will be happy to connect with you. In meditation, ask if you can receive a personal sign or sensation that will only occur when your guide is close to you, acknowledging a question of yours. So that's really interesting. Kind of encouraging you to not only when you're speaking and meditating, but ask for a sign to know that your guide is there and giving you the messages that you're receiving. That's an interesting step. I never thought of that one. So yeah, that might be something else you include while you are connecting with them and confiding. Messages for pile 1. Power of prayer. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is really, really asking you to connect with them more. Whether you're praying, meditating, coming to them, but right now is the time to be connected more with your guides. Because there is a specific message that they're trying to give you right now. They're trying to speak to you and give you guidance in your path. So I think that it is important to try and incorporate that a little bit more currently right now because they are trying to reach you. So I'm going to get you another card. Yeah, it says give the situation to God for uplifting and healing. Be open to miracles. Sever vows of poverty. This one says, Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing your vows of poverty, of self-denial that you may have had, consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Yeah, so it's kind of like could be subconsciously saying that, oh, I'm going to be in poverty my whole life. Oh, this failure is it. Like this, I put everything in it and I was really holding it dear and now it's gone. And so it seems like you could be suffering in the loss, but it is time to open those wings, right? The wings that Spirit and the higher powers have provided for all of us to rise above these hard situations and to be able to release, as this one says, release like the bird and fly and heal into the sky. Keep looking up, keep going on that straight path, and realize that you are loved and you have that support right there with you. Additional advice. Pile one. Alright, you have 2 pentacles. I believe this is continuing to hold on to what you have as you go on to the journey. Again, that's part of like that gratitude thing where you hold on to everything that you already do have, even as you continue to chase after. It is that you want kind of having that balance with the gratitude, keeping that gratitude of what you have, while also realizing that the universe has your back and that you will receive. Just continuing on that journey with those 2 things in mind. Again, we have 3 swords. Just realizing that if you are holding on to what has not worked out, because you can see here how the woman is tied to the broken heart. She's tying herself down to it. So the longer that you hold on to it, the more that it's going to cause you pain and suffering, and you will not be able to. More birds in here. So it's telling me that you will not be able to move on and find what is truly meant for you. So try not to hold yourself down with this. And with me continuously seeing the wings here, I also dare to say, which I can't even tell if there's like an owl on her arm as well. So I would say any kind of winged animal could be like a sign that spirit, like a reminder that spirit is with you, and a reminder of the direction that you should be going is up and flying free. You are not tied down, bogged down to these failures. You are a free, beautiful spirit. Alright, these are all the messages that I have for you, Pile 1. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great week. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. You guys chose compassion, so we're going to go ahead and start your reading for healing messages and advice from Spirit. Also, this is very cute, the little tea party. Maybe you have a celebration happening. Although it says compassion. So before we really get into the advice messages, first we're going to take a look at possible situations that could be currently happening. Have some insight into Pile 2. So currently it kind of looks like you are studying something either for your own project or for schooling, but it seems like some endeavor that you're having to learn a lot about, and it could also be bogging you down a little bit, causing you to become tired and worn down. You may feel like it's causing you to have a hard time gripping onto everything that you want to do and get done. Like you feel like you are being given great opportunities and you do feel abundant and you do have amazing, great ideas, but it could be feeling kind of overwhelming to where you feel like you're losing half of what you're doing. Like it's hard to keep up with it. And I would say like it might seem like, this is going to be a very difficult journey that you could be struggling with while studying, not only because you're getting worn down and tired, but maybe you feel like you're struggling to learn as quickly as you wanted to. It seems like a slow start. So it could be causing a lot of negative doubts, and you kind of like, instead of seeing the situation as like a bright opportunity to learn and grow, you could be looking at it more as like daunting. Like it's just like failure is just waiting around every corner. So I would say the first thing that I would say is to, number one, not wear yourself out. And like even if something is taking longer than expected, kind of be patient with it, go at your own pace, and look at it as a journey for growth and learning. And the more you learn, the faster it will happen. So even though, you're just now beginning, that is why it's taking longer to kick off. But once you start getting a grasp of things, it will become easier. And so I think when it comes to compassion, I honestly think that is having compassion for yourself through this process. Do not be too hard on yourself. Do not feel like you're inadequate or you can't do it. Or you're not going to make it. Just know, like, nobody knows everything, and we're all here to learn along the way. No matter whatever pace that may be, it's going to happen. You're going to learn it. The more you do it, you're going to learn it. That's how life works. That's how it works. Even, like, no matter what the struggle is. So kind of just give yourself some patience and compassion and let yourself rest and heal when you need to. Do not let yourself become too overwhelmed with everything. And kind of look for the positive, and look what you are growing for your life. Think about like why you're doing this and how far you've come so far, and so much further that you can go. And that's the exciting part. It's like, how much can you learn? How good can you get? And imagine how amazing it's going to feel when you have a good grasp of everything, like how easy everything's going to come together and flow, and you'll be able to make like the wisest decisions on how to continue what you're doing, how to create. And so write a love letter for yourself. Write a positive love letter. Let yourself know that you're there for yourself. You're not gonna, beat yourself up about it. You don't have to sneak around the situation, and know that like if you do mess up, that is completely normal, and that's just gonna continue to push yourself to do better. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and read the book for compassion. Alright, it says, lend a sympathetic ear to a loved one, friend, or acquaintance. Actively listen to what they have to say. You may not even have to offer advice. Just a kind smile or thoughtful touch may be all that is needed. This therapeutic gesture may help them to discover their own answers and put their minds at ease. There is nothing like having an attentive and caring human being by your side in a time of need. Always choose compassion over judgmental actions. In most cases, there are multiple unknown sides and variable to any situation. Correct. Everyone's situation and variables are different. And also, like this book is saying, do not be too judgmental, because that will not do any benefit to what you're trying to do. What's going to do benefit is just saying, I messed up, that's what I did wrong, I understand that now I can move forward with that understanding. Always turn the tables and put yourself in someone else's shoes, if only for a moment. Showing empathy is a beautiful compassion gesture. So your intention should be you are sensitive to the needs of others, offer comfort, be empathetic, and listen closely. And for this particular reading, I'm feeling that others is meant to be you. go ahead and get some further insight here. We have allow. Jump in. Bravery. Allow says you're being asked to open your energy field and take down the walls of your protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. Again, I think that might be kind of just like alluding to like sneaking around the problem, or like sneaking around what you're having to learn as you're being kind of negative about it. It could cause hesitancy, and it could cause the whole situation to become slower. You know, it's about kind of being, how this says jump in and bravery. It's just about like being brave and jumping in and expecting to mess up, but knowing that, you know, it's all for learning and that we're all adequate and we'll all learn. We'll get there. So kind of like allowing that to happen. Don't, you know, slow down the process by avoiding things, because then you'll never get there and you'll never grow. So, and then we also have jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. That is the time. Oh, this is the time. So yes, this is the time to continue to forcibly jump in, right? It's encouraging you to do that, because otherwise you'll be waiting forever until, you know, opportunities that you could have had passed. Bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you're being put off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you'll feel so much lighter when you do. So make the decision to go ahead and jump full forcibly in. No matter how much you don't understand, give yourself the patience to learn it. Alright, so we're going to do some additional healing messages. What messages do we have for pile 2? I got all as well. Messages for pile 2. Happiness is freedom from fear. Come on, guys. One spirit guide, one way. Alright, again, it's kind of like blatantly tell us in our faces to just go ahead and take that opportunity. Go ahead and walk through that door. Jump in, be brave, allow it to happen, see where it goes. Know that all will always be well, that what is meant to happen will happen, and if you keep pushing for it and working on it, you are manifesting it into your life. You are creating it for your life. Now, I'm going to look up what one spirit guide, one way is. Alright, so the book says, clear your mind of all the conflicting knowledge and trust the path you have chosen, and soon you'll be moving towards more spiritual practices. This is the time for you to trust your spirit guide to get you on the next level of your life. You have put in a lot of hard work already, but once you have turned the next corner, your path will open up and your way will be clear. Trust your spirit guide right now. I think this could be like the person's spirit guide right here, and this is the light kind of showing the way. But I think that the light is also within you, like you know the light. That's why it's in the head. And, you know, I feel like this could be like the open doorway, and You're the one you have it in your hands. You have the open doorway in your hands. You just have to use it, and you have all the knowledge that you need. You are, like, again, I know you're beginning the journey and you're learning a lot, but all that you need will be given to you and will be there, because the universe loves us and wants us to succeed. It created us to succeed. It would not create us to fail. That is upon free will, and we are not choosing the fear. We are choosing love and growth, so we can spiritually grow, right? So this is very awesome. And, you know, again, I feel like this cat could be like your dark thoughts, your doubts, your not scarcity, but being scared to move forward, and just sitting there having tea and seeing, like, what is it? What are you so scared of? What is the problem here? Because be like, I know this is going to be a long journey, and I know it's unknown, but the world's got us in our hands. So we can get some more additional messages. Pile 2. We also have sever vows of poverty and release jealousy. Alright, so clearing debts has a lot to do with self-care. Do not have any burdens, emotional debts in your life. Kind of free yourself from everything that could be bogging you down. Clear any present obligations so that you may have room for future ones. And you don't have to have, past obligations bogging you down. You want to be able to kind of work through them, release them, so that you can move on. Don't make sure to avoid jealousy within whatever you're trying to do. Like, if you're seeing someone who is already better than you, or someone who's learning quicker than you, someone who just seems to get it more than you and process, kind of release the jealousy of that. Sometimes there's just things that certain types of people kind of understand quicker and can process quicker, but not only that, there's more. It's also like they could have been doing it longer, they could have more years of experience, they could have more background of things that they've studied that they can use to their advantage. So just kind of, go at your own pace, learning along your way, and knowing that it's possible for you to become on that level one day. Just have patience and put in the work. And instead of being jealous, you could ask them for advice. I'm like, how did you learn? What helps you through this process? And kind of getting a collective from different people that you see are successful, so that you can build something for yourself, build what works for you. It could be, multiple tactics that different people do that you could combine and create your own. Or it could just be like a certain way that someone does it that you really appreciate and like as well, and it works for you as well, so you can stick with that. It's kind of, instead of coming at it from a jealous standpoint, it's more coming at it as, they're kind of like a leading person. Like, they can do it, you can do it. So it's kind of more of like a collaborative thing. And, maybe not everyone's going to want to share, but, usually if you come across the right kind person, they will. And in the future, when you're in that situation and you see someone who's just beginning the journey, then you can help them the same way that you've been helped. So I think it's like a great never-ending cycle of just love and openness and helping each other out. Gonna get a few more messages for pile 2. Alright, so it looks like this could be the beginning of a journey of self-compassion and love. This could be something that you have been struggling with your entire life, and you progressing and starting this project could be part of your healing journey. This project could be important not just for what you're trying to create for your life, but for you to grow that self-love and nurture your heart. And that's part of having that patience and compassion with yourself, and loving yourself, and knowing how that you are adequate and that you can do it, and having that compassion. So I think doing this project is not only important for the physical, but also your emotional well-being. And it's time for you to test that bravery, and it's time for you to release anything that is no longer serving you in your highest being and your highest love for yourself. So this is important for you to overcome these things, so you can truly learn self-compassion and love. Alright, again, you may be feeling like you're going into this blindly. All these doubts could be pulling you in different ways and causing you to be unsure and uncertain about the direction you're going. But again, if you continue to focus on self-love, growth, and knowing that you can do anything that anyone else can do, having that bravery in your heart to do it, then you're going to have a most beautiful healing journey, and you're going to come out the other side more growth than you would have ever imagined. You're going to truly come into a new form, a high spiritual, high vibrant form. Alright, these are all the messages that I have for you, Pile 2. Thank you so much. Hello, Pile 3. Today we're going to do, your reading is faith. Sorry, I took a break between the first two piles. I was getting a little tired. We're going to try and finish before this candle finishes, so that's going to be the challenge. So your card today is faith, and we have the rose quartz for you. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at possible situations that could be going on right now and healing messages / advice from Spirit. Okay, let's see what situation's going for you, Pile 3. I'm kind of feeling that there could be like a recent loss, whether it's like of a friendship, but it feels like, it's something that you had held dearly in your life, and it could be kind of throwing you off. It's like, you feel like you are secure and confident and powerful, but like this kind of situation is just really hurting and very painful. And, you're holding on to what you can from it, but it is a deep hurt and loss. And so this is giving me the idea, like maybe your first card was faith, would be to kind of have faith that you will heal and that everything will be okay. But it does seem like a painful situation, and that's kind of one of the things to help heal is time itself, unfortunately. Alright, so it just seems like you've had like a recent loss of a person, and that you've been holding on to their memories and really hurting. Could be a family member, it could be a close friend, a coworker, someone that you had really cared deeply about. And it just seems like, you're just going through the pain, and you feel like they're alone. You're alone without them, and this kind of also gives me like the hope that they are celebrating in the afterlife, which I think they are. There's other astral realms. We've come here in this earth, the physical realm, to learn and to grow, and we're all on our own journey, and it's important to not forget that. Like, it's precious to the other people that are in our journey as well, but it's important to remember that, we're here for our own journey as well, and so we have to live out the most that we can with each day, until, it is our time to join them as well. And the reason why this is giving me doubts, that you feel like they are no longer watching over you, is because these both are in reverse, and they're both kind of like winged animals watching over you. So I truly believe like this is an indication like they are here with you still. They're still watching over you, they're still caring for you, and they're coming through the cards to let you know that it's okay to be able to move on. It's okay to enjoy your life. But at the same time, it's okay to also hold on to those memories with them and allow yourself to heal and allow yourself to like go through the motions of the pain, but have it pass and know that it will not be forever and constant, and continue on with faith and knowing that you will be together again with them one day, and just enjoying what you can while you're here and growing as much as you can and focusing on your journey and the beautiful other relationships that you still have who are still alive today. I'm going to go ahead and read from the book What Faith Means, from the card Faith. It says, "You are made of all the generations that came before you, your mother, her mother, and her mother, all whom were created from. Whether you physically knew these strong women or not, you have inherited traits and mannerisms through your bloodline. This family line goes so far back it is somewhat inconceivable. Look for signs of guidance and answers to your questions from your loved ones who have now passed. They will offer you protection and help you follow your destined path if you call on them." So don't be afraid. It's not only just knowing that they're there for you, but it's also okay to call on them for guidance and, to ask them to help guide you along your path, because they want to see you happy. They want to see you celebrate. They want you to see you on your path. And so, don't allow this pain and hurt to manifest and completely take away from your life, because even look at all these, you have like all these dark birds, all these dark emotions, but you have a white bird right there. You have a light one, and that is your loved one sitting there in the mix of those dark emotions, being there for you and comforting you and ready to guide you. Okay, so know that it is not all lost. It is not all just put to rest. That's why there's a pillow there. It's not all just put to rest. It's still going to continue living on with you. Okay, show them your appreciation by honoring their lives with sacred altar space. So whatever you do, make sure, if they want to see you happy and successful and enjoying your life, they don't want you to hurt forever and to suffer forever because of their loss. So it's kind of like, you doing the best that you can with your life is honoring them. You putting out the best version of yourself, growing the best way that you can, is your way of honoring them, right? Now, this can be simply lighting a candle. They're talking about the altar space. This can simply be lighting a candle in their memory, acknowledging their important lives while here on earth. And your intention should be to embrace your love and memories of a loved one or a beloved pet. So yes, you could have also lost a pet as well. Know their spirits are with you daily here on this earthly realm. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get some more additional messages. We have release, give, compassion. So release says you're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step of achieving that. In my opinion, it's also talking about just kind of releasing the negative emotions about the loss and kind of treasuring knowing the person and having the memories as you're holding on. Those are the things, those are the beautiful, the white dove, that's the love, right? The card, that's the bird of love. So it's just like holding on to the love that was there, but I believe, releasing everything else, releasing the pain and hurt that it would no longer be serving you. We have give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up on our own lives and improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. So that could be part of your spiritual path. That could be something that is being encouraged of you as you're going through the healing process, is to also have an open heart and give the best that you can. It's part of your journey and what you can bring in. And we also have compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend. Be a loving comforter who always has your back, okay? So be kind to yourself. Don't be hard on yourself during this healing process. It does take time and it is going to hurt for a while, but kind of looking forward to, again, what is it on your path, and honoring the person or people or pet that you have lost, honoring that spirit and continuing to focus on giving and enjoying your life while you have it, while each day is a new gift, kind of enjoying each day as that gift, and look for those fun surprises that will come along the way. So we're going to go ahead and get some healing messages here. We have happiness is freedom from fear. Universal love is true love, so love all. So this kind of comes back to, like, I feel like there could be fear of the unknown on what's on the other side. And what, not only that, but also like what life could be without this person, which could also be quite fearful. But really what's on the other side is just like so unknown. We don't know what to expect. And, we have all these near-death experiences to give us some insight, but really it's hard to know until we experience it ourselves. But just kind of release that fear, and knowing that no matter how much we think about it and fear it and allow ourselves to suffer from it, it will not stop anything from happening. It's just going to cause us suffering while we're here. So kind of just releasing all of that fear and enjoying what you have in the present moment while you have it, and having that faith that you will be taken care of and everything is going to turn out just fine. Universal love is true love, so love all. I think that continues to push you to focus on the people who still are here on earth. And, again, it's beautiful to hold on to the memories of the ones that we have lost and to honor them, but also be appreciative of the people that we still have, and allowing that unconditional love, that love to still be there and to grow and to be a part of this physical reality, be a part of this earth with everyone else. It's enjoying all of our presence here. All right, so I'm going to get some more messages for pile 3. We got deservingness. Blackout distractions. So, deservingness says, you are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon the divine life purpose. So again, it's urging you to be able to release this pain that you are holding on to your loss, to continue on your life journey, and to continue to focus on that and your growth while you're here. That is the reason why you are here. And so it's encouraging you to continue to focus on that, which can also go with blackout distractions. There are things that are going to happen in this life that's going to try and take you away from that, and so it's okay to hurt and process them, but then you must move on and go back to the focus of why you're here. And that's going to continue to bring you your purpose, and continue to bring you your strength, and enjoy and appreciate and beloved every beautiful day and what all earth has to offer. And whether, with it being nature and food and other loving people and travel and experiences, it is all a gift that we are here and should enjoy. So, even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. And even the person that you had loved and lost, they also know how amazing you truly are. And, there's a reason why you guys love each other. So for blackout distractions, it says your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know that what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get some final messages for you, pile 3, for advice and healing messages from Spirit. Alrighty. So again, I think this is encouraging to kind of look into yourself, your intuition, into spirituality and connecting with your spirit guides and the ones you have lost. All that because you have so much that you are here to create. There's a very, very important purpose for you here, and that is why these cards are continuously encouraging you to focus again on your path. And you could even be just beginning, you're not exactly sure what that path is yet, or it's still very fresh and new on the journey, but it's encouraging you that if you keep going at it and you keep working at it and you keep going to Spirit for guidance and keeping the spirituality close to your heart, that you will know the right steps to take, and you will grow and you will get closer to it, and you can become a master at what your life purpose is here for you. And you will be able to be giving and to leave behind so much love and so much utilities for other people to help. So seriously, do not let these hurtful events bring you down. Do not let them control you the rest of your life, right? Take control of your life, nurture it, nurture your purpose, and that purpose will, this is your purpose right here, and you're nurturing it. And once you do that, that purpose will be abundant and left behind for others to enjoy. And because we're here for other people. We're here. All right. Thank you so much, pile 3, for coming to this reading, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thank you. Bye.